Governor Hogan, Ghost from your past is going to open up doors to my future. All right, Ghost from your past. If Pew can go to jail, other people can go to jail too. I'm a member of Out for Justice, voter registration, voter suppression since 2006, Democrats and Republicans. Boyd Rutherford, yeah, you in this too. I'm a prisoners' right advocate. We talk about Lake County. I never got a trial. I was held 186 days illegally. You kidnapped me on Christmas Eve, 2007. So this is going to be a Christmas story, a real life Hallmark story. If he can go to jail, a whole lot more people can go to jail, because we talk about corruption in the courts. You can't use your police department to slave catch. That's Fox 45. I'm an activist in the community. Well known. That's Chief Hyatt. Before Chief Hyatt leaves Baltimore County, Chief Hyatt is a witness in all this. Chief Hyatt was in the room when I told Commissioner Davis. Kim Trueheart was in the room. Melvin Russell was in the room. Yeah. Commissioner Belfield, Commissioner Batts, Commissioner Davis, D'Souza. Yeah. And Commissioner Harris is holding the evidence and the information. I blew the whistle on y'all in 2010. I never got a trial. Instead of giving me a trial, you locked me up. 07CF4988. I never got a trial. Free information, public information. It's about your courts and the criminality in your courts behind the war on drugs. Leaders of a beautiful struggle ain't open their mouth. You feel me? Davon Love been knowing about this since the beginning. That's Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. That's my phone number. It ain't changed. That's 2009. Lisa Madigan, Attorney General, Dutch Ruppersberger, Senator Cardins. Yeah. False imprisonment for filming a documentary about racism. And y'all talk about Brittany Griner? No. Let's talk about Governor Hogan and the money you make off black bodies. Black votes don't matter. Black money do. That's Judge Bell. And that's Scott Shellenberger. When y'all closed the projects in Baltimore City, you gave vouchers in Baltimore County. And that enhanced your prison industry. The money you make off black bodies. That's my son. I got a vested interest in this. And so does Governor O'Malley. So does Governor O'Malley. I said, I was making a movie. And we're going to the Supreme Court about this. The great race debate begins. Kai Jackson, Mary Mubala. Like I said, I went home on vacation and came back on probation. That's a Christmas story. 2007. That's 2007. April. Supreme Court. Feel me? Supreme Court. That's Judge Sauter's clerk. That's Judge Robert's clerk. That's 2007, April. My store on Falls Road, Country Ridge store. You feel me? You reading this? And that's David Irwin. He gonna testify on my behalf. That's Dwayne Gerald Davis Sr. So I sent it to myself. I mailed the mail to myself to make it legal. I was making a movie and a documentary. Mayor Pugh's in the documentary. The Department of Justice is in the documentary. They signed for that. So all this got to be played in front of the grand jury of the Supreme Court. Governor O'Malley's in the documentary. Head States Attorney Mosby's in it. Mosby in it. Jessamy is in it. Bernstein in it. And so is Ivan Bates. That's the grand jury in Baltimore County. Judge Cox. That's Judge Bennett, federal court, downtown. That's Chief Judge Turnbull. That's Greg Bernstein. See how long he had it? Since 2013. That's State's Attorney Nearham. I never got a trial. That's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. We was talking about Governor O'Malley when he was Mayor O'Malley in 2006. We talking about Dixon, Blake, Brandon Scott. Sure you pull your mask up? Yeah. See the dates? Scott Shellenberger. It's all about Scott Shellenberger in the courts. Baltimore City's under the dissent decree. Baltimore County ain't. You got thousands of cases going to be reversed and remanded under Scott Shellenberger's administration since 2006. That's Chief of Police Johnson. Y'all running a criminal enterprise. Y'all steal property from inmates and you resell it. That's unlawful conversion. That's Judge Cox. We talking about Operation Greylord 2022. If I don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. And that's Governor Hogan. Like I said, you running for president? I don't think so. I don't think you're going to run for president. That's Governor Hogan. And that's Governor Hogan. If Pew can go to jail, you can go to jail. Yummy can go to jail. I went to jail for being an activist. You're going to go to jail for being a thief. You made $500 million off of inmates' labor. $500 million. Now it's time to pay off. Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future. What does your future hold? Shorty, pull your mask up. The world is watching Baltimore, and I'm going to give them something to see. That's me. That's me. And those are the criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Because I made a movie called I Am Dred Scott. And the world is watching. Are you ready for this? Christmas. Just ain't Christmas without the ones you love. This is 2022, not 1822. You ready for this, Gov? You won't be running for president. You're going to be running from a federal indictment. Robert Hur can't protect you. Sarah Marquette destroyed evidence. Erek Barron, this is my videotape testimony. Mic check.